boys and girls, it's Mrs. DePaul here, and today I am going to read a book to you called The Perfect Nest. The Perfect Nest by Catherine Friend, illustrated by John Manders. And here you can see the setting is definitely easy to pick out. We have a little farmer's field, we have a chicken or a rooster, and we have a barn. Thank you, Scholastic, for allowing teachers like me all over the world to read your books. Jack the cat gathered together everything he needed, then built the perfect nest, dry and cozy and just the right size. But the nest was not for Jack. With this perfect nest, he would attract a perfect chicken who would lay a perfect egg, which would make a perfect omelet for a cat like Jack. Soon enough, a chicken came along. "Ay, caramba!" she cried. "A perfect nest!" She hopped up and laid a small egg. Then a duck waddled by. "Sacre bleu!" she cried. "The perfect nest!" The duck pushed the chicken out, hopped up and laid a medium-size egg. Then a goose lumbered by. "Great balls of fire!" she cried. The goose pushed the duck out, hopped up and laid a large egg. Jack's mouth began to water. 3 eggs would make 3 omelets. But then the duck leaped onto the goose's back. "This is my nest!" The chicken flew up onto the duck. "No, this is my nest!" The 3 cackled and quacked and honked. But they each refused to leave the perfect nest. They squished each other for days. Each day, Jack tried to get the birds off the eggs. "Fire! Fire!" he cried. They didn't move. "Flood! Flood!" he cried. They didn't move. "Woof! Woof!" he cried. But the chickens, the duck, and the goose would not move. Finally, Jack stood before them. "You birds are so silly. The next farm over has an even better nest, and it's empty. Why doesn't one of you use that nest?" "An empty nest!" cried the chicken. "Without a goose to sit on my head, ay caramba!" "Sacre bleu!" cried the duck. "I am tired of smelling like the chicken. The nest is mine." "Great balls of fire!" cried the goose. "Out of my way!" And they all flapped away. Alone at last, Jack returned to the nest and peeked inside. He arranged the eggs neatly in a row. Small breakfast, medium lunch, and large dinner. Jack's stomach rumbled. But then, boys and girls, I'm just going to show you right here. There's a little crack. Crack! The small egg broke open and out popped a wet baby chick, who looked up at Jack and said, "Caramba! Hola, mama!" Crackety snap! The medium-sized egg broke open and out scrambled a wet baby duck, who looked up at Jack and said, "Sacre bleu, bonjour, mama!" Crackety, crackety, boom! The largest egg broke open and out stepped a wet baby goose, who looked up at Jack and said, "Great balls of fire, howdy, ma!" Jack stared at the babies. What was he to do? He couldn't make omelets out of them. "Try me, try me, try me!" cried the soggy baby chick. "Feed me, feed me, feed me!" cried the hungry baby duck. "Play, play, play!" cried the excited Baby Goose. Jack hid in the barn. The 3 babies found him. He hid in the woods. The 3 babies found him. Jack hid under the tractor. See, there he is. The 3 babies found him and dragged him back to the nest. Sleep, 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 the tired babies finally whispered. Cold, 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 said the shivering babies. Jack scratched his head. Someone had to care for these babies, but there was no one else around. Jack lifted all 3 babies into the nest. Buenas noches, Mama, said the baby chick. Bonne nuit, Mama, said the baby chick. Sweet dreams, Ma, said the baby goose. Then Jack climbed into the nest, and the babies fell asleep. That's when he realized that this really was the perfect nest. And there we have the end, and there's the barn, and it's nighttime. Now, boys and girls, what we're going to do next is I am going to sign out right now, and we're going to be looking at some awesome websites together. Thank you very much for paying such wonderful attention, and be sure to make sure you click on these websites. Thanks.